much for tuning into this update video. Hope that everyone has had an amazing September and that you guys are looking forward to an even better October. The first thing is that for anyone that's already been following me on social media already knows this, but I have officially started a partnership with the You Rock Foundation. Basically, they are a mental health nonprofit organization built to use the backdrop of music in order to help people, help encourage people to share their stories in regards to what it is that they're going through. So that is the first thing on the list. And that ties into the next item, which is the McGibney and Friends project. The first song for which is coming out the end of this month, October 22nd, and features the amazing, the wonderful, the awesome Ken Bulbus of Orphanland and the Secret Saints. That whole project is meant to raise awareness around the topic of mental health and encourage people to share their stories, share their experiences with what it is that they're going through currently, what they have gone through, what they fear they might be going through, and basically just to start that dialogue, to encourage us and remind us that we're not alone in our struggles. And a portion of the royalties raised with the McGibney and Friends project are going to be donated to the aforementioned You Rock Foundation. I also want to talk about the Conquer Your Battlefield podcast. When I first started the podcast, the idea was, again, to start the conversation around the topics of mental illness, mental health, just struggles that I've been going through, struggles that friends of mine have been going through, and just have those conversations in a public forum, basically, and just allow other people to see us having these very open, these very intimate conversations to, again, encourage people that it's okay to have these conversations, to talk to people, to reach out to your friends. When I started that, I kind of just had, figured it would get the ball rolling kind of slowly, but I've had a decent amount of people reach out to me privately after seeing like the first 3 episodes and just express so much genuine gratitude for my friends and I to be doing this, just to put ourselves out there the way that we've been doing so candidly. And it's really meant a lot to hear that kind of genuine happiness and thankfulness, and the amount of thankfulness. Sorry, I'm actually getting a little choked up. But just having that amount of gratitude coming from people right, out of the gate, it really has felt inspiring to just keep on, doing this and having these conversations. So for anyone that has watched one of the episodes or has interacted, has commented, has reached out personally to me or any of the guests, thank you, from my perspective for participating in the conversation and having these conversations with us. As for the Angels on the Battlefield project, basically the budget is done. The album is in the middle of being reworked and polished and cleaned up still. There's, it's an album, so there's a lot of songs, a lot of material. So that's going through. I have just about finished a pitch deck, which for those of you who don't know what a pitch deck is, the short version is the nice fancy presentation that you bring to potential investors to go, hey, this is the summary of what the project is, what it's meant to do, and how we're meant to do it. And as a fun team building exercise for all the current members of the Angels on the Battlefield project right now, we have decided to re-record one of the songs that is on the current EP that is already out, and just to basically get used to one another in a creative sense, and just to get used to working with one another, and just because it's fun and we like playing music. So we're going to do that, and we're also going to end up using that as another fundraiser for the You Rock Foundation. So again, portion of the royalties for that song are going to be donated to the You Rock Foundation to help them in their mission to basically make the world a better place. We don't have an exact release date for that song, but there will definitely be updates throughout this month and beginning of next month. So if you're interested, please like and subscribe to this video and keep in touch and follow along. As for the rest of this month of October, there's a couple more episodes of the Conquer Your Battlefield podcast coming out. One of them is around a topic that is very close to my heart, and I have a personal connection with the topic, so that is going to be the next episode. And then there's also another episode with a buddy of mine from back in my old stomping grounds in Long Island. Who could it be? I'm just going to have to tune in and find out. There's also going to be some more guitar videos, one of which is going to be the playthrough video for Voices in the Dark featuring Mr. Henbaldus. And yeah, that's pretty much the updates for October, or going into the month of October. As always, thank you so much for being a part of this adventure, because this entire journey is ours together. And remember, no matter what it is that you are facing right now, tomorrow, you faced in the past, you're going to be facing in the far future, you always have the strength to conquer your